What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome
What
back
up,
to the
what up?
We Outside podcast.
We outside.
Literally, we are outside because we are not home. And it's freezing.
Freezing, windy. We thought it's a nice weather. I don't know. I saw earlier it was like 55 degrees. And
Which the people in like in the south probably think like, yo, that's freezing.
yeah, it's still like 57 degrees, but like it's like windy. That's why it's cold.
It's probably because we're at a park.
Yeah, we're in an open park. Like,
We're in an open park. The wind is coming and smacking me in the back of my head.
and there is a school behind us. If you all can see.
Yeah. But anyway, welcome back to this podcast. It's about to pick up. Woo!
The camera is shaking. Hopefully it doesn't fall.
I don't think it will. You like this rig though?
Yeah,
Three cameras
it's
now?
nice. Yes, sir.
One tripod, no more bullshit. 3-4 tripods.
Yep.
You know all this other drama. But I do have a lot to talk about today. So last
Yeah, I
time we
was
talked was 2022 on the podcast,
Yeah,
and then today's just spontaneously. I was like, "Yo, get outside. We're about to do this right now." Big
a lot
mistake.
of change.
Yeah, a lot has changed. So 2022. What can you talk about it? I know it's like March, but
It's 2023.
it's 2023 in March. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. But 2022 started off probably.
Keep talking.
Yeah. So 2022 probably started off the most fruitful year that TTL has had ever. You know, when we started 2019.
2019 December.
Yeah, like 2019 December, but we were already in talks around like September time. So, 2019 we started. We didn't expect much. 2020 we thought we was gonna kill it,
Yeah,
but
COVID happened.
COVID happened, but at the end of the year we started picking up. I saw some potential there. 2021 was really good. We did a lot of traveling and stuff.
Traveling. Yep, we did. Where
We went to New Orleans, Florida, Ohio, Boston. Like we hit all those. You know what I mean? Like we went to different places. So I saw the growth in us, like as our team was building and stuff like that. Then 2022 happened, and by like March we were so up that it wasn't even funny. Like we were up, bro.
it was crazy how like it was like how many bookings we were getting.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. Like me and him talk about this all the time, where it's like we had so much like going on in like the first 3 months of the year
Yeah,
that I was getting overwhelmed. I was actually working at the same time, and then mine was just like, yo, you're gonna have to quit. And the main reason why I had to quit was,
I never said you have to.
no, you never said it, but it was like, Mamo, you know how you gonna handle this, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, and then we had enough like financial stability at the time where I was like, I could take care of myself doing what we do. So made sense for me to quit my job and to just work out. But the main reason why I quit was your boy got married.
yes, sir.
He got married in July, and it was
Got
the
married in
busiest season.
July, the busiest season of the year. Yes,
He's a married man.
alhamdulillah.
So all you girls that kept asking me, where's Mamu? He's gone. He's not on the market anymore. He's sold out.
I am out of market.
Yes. He is, the boy is sold out. The photographer is done. But yeah, Mamu, how was that? How was it? First, let's talk about this. How did you feel at the beginning of the year? Because you knew you was going to get married.
Yeah, beginning of the year, it was like, okay, I knew I'm getting married. I'm about to get married. And my plan was to, okay, I'm going to go in June, July, August, I'm going to be back. But, after you get married, like, I mean, I'm saying this, but I got married in Bangladesh. So,
Yeah, he got married back home.
yeah, back home.
So I wasn't able to attend
Yeah.
some whole ass shit, but I wasn't able to attend.
So I thought I'll be back and then I can, do the rest of the events, which like I can do like
September. So you would have came back on like August.
October. Yeah, I'd have came back in August, but I couldn't because I got married
Yeah.
and I couldn't be back within a month after getting married.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I at the time, like March was going so good, as in like what we were about to do during the year. Plus, we had some retainer clients and
Yeah.
stuff like that was bringing in money. So, I was fairly comfortable in like, okay, he can leave and I'll handle it with the small team that we were training anyway, to like help me out and stuff like that. And then Mamu was just like, yo, you'll figure it out. And he doesn't understand this. I'm a high stress person. Like when you were told me that you're about to leave, I was stressing the fuck out because, bro, I have never handled that many people at the same time. Like I mean, I don't know if you did or not, but like I've never handled more than 5-6 people at the same time. So it was like every single weekend we had something.
Yeah.
And it was multiple different people that we had something for. Plus, every day we had a retainer client that I had to deal with too.
Yeah.
You know, and like he was wedding planning when he went over there in June. I was just event planning when I was here, but you know what I mean. So the communication was like kind of on and off, but we still kept up with something.
It's also like timing is too. Like,
yeah, timing's all off.
because when it's here, daytime, over there is nighttime. So you can't really, like, whatever going on over here, like you can communicate over there. And also, the internet sucks over there.
Yeah, bro, couldn't do anything.
If I have to do anything,
Yeah,
if I have to look at any photos on our drive, like, or video on our drive, like, it sucks.
yeah. That was hard, you know, but which you are crazy. The busiest season of your career, you went and go get married in a different country.
Yes. Yeah.
Like you didn't have any fear, like leaving the whole company to me.
No, because why would I fear? Like, I know you can do this. It's gonna be hard for you, but I know you can handle this. And we had some other people who helped us. So
It's shooting wise.
yeah, shooting wise, but managing wise, I know. Like, you are good at managing and talking to people, so I knew
Just
you can do that.
not my own people.
But then I figured, like, it's getting hard for
Bro, did you the how many phone calls? It was just me screaming. And I would
after every event.
after every event I would call him, or most of every event I would call him and literally just like be cussing and screaming and shouting and complaining about people and stuff like that, and complaining about him, complaining about this, that person, the clients, you know, random person that said something to me. Like I would just like completely like just like dump my entire day on him. And he is like how he is. He's like, yeah, okay, mom, it's okay. You'll figure
Because usually, like, when people are at the event, like before the event, he's talking to people, but during the event time, I am talking to
Yeah.
the clients. Like, I'm managing the clients and everything. So that's this time he had to deal with it. And
Yeah, man, because it's easy for me to like try to talk clients into booking us, and it's hard for me to like go to an event, coordinate with a photographer, put them in poses and all this other stuff because I have tunnel vision when I'm shooting.
yeah,
You know, like you know how I get, bro. Oh, mom, this looks nice. I'm jumping in front of you. You know.
yeah,
And I couldn't do that, especially because you know the photographer that we had, he's not new, but he was a little bit less inexperienced than you, right? So he didn't know like some things. He didn't know if he was overstepping his boundaries. He didn't know if the client was like comfortable
yeah.
with certain poses and stuff like that. Just like that wasn't there. That the season wasn't there. You know, that was difficult. You know, and then me having to like manage all that was like, yo, bro, like oh my god, like I really needed a break after every day. But my break was I call you and then I complain about it. That's good, man. A good thing you had faith in me, bro, because I could have burned this. I could have burned this company to the ground,
All
bro.
along, I knew you can do this, so that's why I was like, okay, mom, who can do it? I'm gonna go get married, and I am married.
Yeah. So he ended up not coming back in 2 months.
Yeah,
He came
I
back-
ended up coming back in October.
Yeah, he came back like around like October
Yeah,
time.
but I'm not going back in another until next winter. So
Yeah, fuck that. Takia, you need to come here now, okay? Yeah, he's not going no more. You come here, or I'll come to you.
welcome.
Yeah. So yeah, that's his wife's name, Takia.
Like, yeah,
If you guys want to know.
yeah.
I'm sure everybody wants to know. Sure, a lot of people want to know. I'm exposing you, mama. This is what you
I
get.
mean, there is nothing to expose. Like, everything, everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody pretty much knows I'm married because I
There's a lot
shared
of
it.
people that want to know.
Because I shared it on my Instagram. So, and it's not private.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that's looking at your wife's photos like she's not that pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Anyway, yeah. So that I did want to talk to you about that because like we shoot weddings and stuff like that. Is the process different? Actually planning your own wedding? Because I never planned my wedding. I don't
So
know.
for me, like, I know it's stressing in here because right now, like, we are planning for my sister's wedding, and it's really stressing in here. But in Bangladesh, I feel like it's pretty easy because I had like halls and food like taken care of by my dad because he already lives there. He
Yeah.
took care of everything. Like the clothing wise, I did most of the shopping in here for her basically. And for me, I went to Bangladesh. I went to few stores and looked at some clothes, and I chose mine, and it turned out to be really good. Still, like people say, like my Sherwani was really nice.
It was really nice. Yeah.
So
How your fagri was done was really cool too.
yeah, and so my fagri, it's
the hat that you wear.
yeah, it's the
And like Deshi weddings, they wear the
turban.
turban. That's
Yeah, so my plan was, I'm like, whenever I thought about it, like I was like, I'm never gonna have those pre-made turban because my head is big and my ears are like big pointy, so it doesn't look nice. So now that I'm gonna have to get it wrapped up, and so I went the store. I bought my sherwani from. I asked the guy if he knows anybody, and he had somebody who does it, and he came. And like I told him to come by to the store so I can do a trial.
Yeah.
So I did a trial for him, with him, and I liked it. So I told him, like, this is my wedding day, and you have to come by 2 times, because one time it's gonna be before going to the pre-wedding photo shoot, and then I wanna come back. And
it's gonna be all messed up.
It's gonna be all, not messed up, as in like
sweating.
In Bangladesh, it's like before you get out of the house, everybody have to touch, get you ready and stuff. So, for that reason, that's what happened that day. He came back in the morning. He did it, and I was just sitting there for hours, like couple hours at least, like waiting for Takia to like get her makeup done.
Okay, wait. So you got your fagri done. Now you're waiting for Takia to get her makeup done.
Yeah.
So you guys can go to the photo shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot. So after the photo shoot, and I was going to this resort in Sylhet. I forgot the name. I forgot. I don't know. So there is 2 resort I went to for 2 different photo shoots. So next one I remember, but the wedding one I forgot. But it's really nice. So that one I went there. I picked up Takia first, and then we went there and got our photo shoot done and everything. So I called the guy. I'm calling the guy like to let him know that, hey bro, like we are coming back, so you may as well head out to my house, and then you can get the fagri done. And the guy, the phone is like turned on, like he is on, like I can't
contact him
because his phone is off, like he ran out of battery, and I don't know that, and I'm stressing out. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, I'm stressing out until like I went to my house and I saw him there. Like he
was already at your house.
He was at my house, but I don't know,
Yeah.
And I didn't know he's gonna be already at my house because I never got to contact him like after the photo shoot, like if he's coming or not. I thought like, okay,
he's gone.
Like I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna probably take off my turban and fagri and just leave it on. But like my head, like my ears were hurting so bad.
Bro, you went in July. Wasn't it like 100 degrees there?
Yeah, I was sweating at the same time. But good thing, like in the car there is AC, in the house there is AC, so like it was good. The only time like outside I was sweating, like inside
bro, you guys should really see these photos. I posted some on my Instagram story of like how angry he looked. The boy was angry, bro.
Because it was so hot. Like I was sweating, and I had to have my nephew carry like a box of tissue with so that like we can like
dab your face up,
But overall,
how was Takia okay with this temperature?
Because she was wearing makeup, so like she wasn't like sweating much, but because of the makeup, but like still there was some sweat, so she was just dabbing off.
Is it like, does she sweat the way you sweat? Because when you sweat, it just comes out like this. It doesn't pour it out.
No,
it just comes out of your pores.
I don't know.
Like girls with makeup, they have that problem too, Lalo. I realize. Oh, there's a guy with a dog. Amazing.
Lady.
Anyway, lady. Yeah.
So,
what if this lady just let this dog go?
it's gonna run into the camera. All the
First thing I'm gonna do is put the camera on the ground. That's the first thing I would do.
yeah.
But yeah, go ahead. Then so you got home. He was
So
there.
He was there. I was like, thank God. Like I was like, I was calling you. Like I couldn't contact you. What was going on? It's like, oh, bro. Like in Bangladesh, by আমার তো phone charge গেছে গিয়া.
Yeah, he ran out of
Like my phone ran out of charge. I was like, oh, okay. So I got fresh again. Everybody started gathering in the living room. We like my parents, my sasa, my uncles, my sisters, everybody, like all the relatives who came in, like they started gathering, and then I started getting ready again. And that day also, um, I was supposed to get a Land Rover.
For your car.
For my car.
Yeah.
And the guy, I asked him, like I know him, but his car was he didn't register, like he didn't renew his registration because it's Bangladesh. So it's like, I don't know if I should give it to you, because if you get pulled over, like cop might take it like take it away, and it's gonna be bad. So I was like, bro, like do something and manage me a car, like nice one.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, my friend, he have a Mercedes if you want.
Like a Mercedes SUV.
Not SUV. It wasn't SUV. It was like one of those
Vans, cars.
it was a car, but it was like those Subaru Forester.
Oh, it was like
One of those.
It was like those smaller SUVs.
Smaller SUV kind of thing.
Like a crossover.
Crossover, yeah. So I was like, yeah, let me see a picture of it. And
This is the day of.
no, the day before.
Oh, the day before. Okay.
So basically, I'm saying this because the before the wedding, like months before the wedding, I wasn't stressing. Like everything is
So how much would you say like you did planning before you went to Bangladesh?
nothing.
Nothing, right?
Nothing.
Maybe
I
just
didn't-
buy clothes and
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, just buying clothes and everything. So I even like everything I planned, because after I went to Bangladesh, I was really sick. Like I couldn't even celebrate Eid.
Yeah, I
There was
remember.
like first Eid in Bangladesh after like 10 years. So I couldn't even celebrate Eid properly, and like I couldn't even go to like a Eidgah to pray. I just went to the local masjid and pray Eid namaz,
Yeah.
So I was really, so I couldn't plan nothing. And then like I planned basically everything, like the stage for my wedding, for the walima, because for Mendi and walima I planned the stage and everything. For the wedding, they planned it,
Okay.
how it's gonna be. So basically it was like a week before the wedding, I planned everything, how it's gonna look, how my Mendi stage is gonna be, how the walima stage gonna be, and everything. And surprisingly, it's not that bad, like how it turned out.
No, it was good. So
I was surprised.
his reception video came in, but his wedding stuff didn't. But he'll most likely posted on his social media, so you guys can see how his wedding actually came out.
Yeah.
Who did you hire for your thing?
So for Mendi, I hired somebody local from Sylhet. They're called I think Wedlock Heritage. And for the wedding and walima, I hired Reminiscent Photography.
Yeah.
They're from they're based in Dhaka and Chittagong. They're like one of the best photographers and videographers in Bangladesh.
Yeah.
I'm cold.
Yeah. The wind's
But-
picking up.
Yeah, but yeah, they did a really good job.
It's just shaking like crazy, bro.
They did.
There's no warp.
You-
There's no warp stabilizer.
So it's gonna be
Yeah.
like this.
There's nothing I can do about it. Deal with it, guys. Deal with it.
Yeah,
It's a trial. All right.
it's a trial.
Anyway.
Summer you will see more.
Yeah, summer should be better because summer I wanna. I'll get back to your wedding stuff, but like summer I wanna like go to like different places in Belle Isle maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not doing downtown because I don't want to get robbed. You know what I mean? But like, maybe I can
I don't
carve
wanna
out.
run it back.
Huh?
I mean, we don't want to run it back
Yeah.
in for
Yeah, definitely.
2022 San
Exact-
Francisco.
Yeah, our San Francisco trip, but like, like safely and stuff like that. But I'll find little spots and stuff like that. I like the park because I can see 360 degrees if anybody's coming up.
It's right next to my house.
And it's right next to his house. So this is like fairly easy. If you guys like this, let me know, obviously. If you guys don't and want to go back to a studio, speaking of the studio, I will also address that today.
Yes.
But Reminiscence, I saw the reception clips and stuff like that. I love the trailer. Just how they were able to implement like almost raw footage of like you. So tell me about that. Like were you taking pictures of your entire event?
So no, it was just I took the
No, like every event, like were you taking pictures?
No.
Okay.
It was just my Walima, because Walima I was more relaxed because I was just wearing a suit, and the day was little bit relaxing because it was raining all day, so it wasn't that bad. And so I was in my suit and I was relaxed. So I was like, let me just take my camera and maybe I can take some photos.
This Goofy can't stop working, bro.
I mean, I took picture of my wife, so
Woo! I was first stuck, yeah. But anyway, so like they implemented that of you taking photos. They showed up the reception was like, it was really nice how they did it. So I'm waiting to see what the wedding looks like.
Yeah, wedding probably I'm gonna look angry most of the time.
Yeah.
Because it was hot that day. I was wearing sherwani. I was wearing the turban. But hopefully it looks nice.
No, I think
it's gonna look nice.
Yeah.
I mean, the way everything.
They did implement some wedding footage in there. They put it in black and white.
Yeah.
From what I saw, they're really good. How many? You were telling me they had like 8 guys with them.
Yeah, they had like, I think 8 or 7 or 8 people, something like that. They had like 4 photographers, 4 videographers, or 3 photographers, 4 photographers, something like that.
Do they have like an assistant running around too?
They had like one assistant, is running around. And all these guys are amazing guys. And like all of them are like doctors, engineers, something, and they're doing photo and video full time in Bangladesh.
Yeah, I would highly recommend them if you
are planning to get married in Bangladesh. Yeah, I would highly recommend
or Chittagong or somewhere. You know what I mean? Like they, in my opinion, they're good. Were they fairly expensive or what?
I mean, for Bangladesh, they're pricey, but you have to think like you are getting one of the best. There is other people in there like who is pricier than them. Mm-hmm. Like one company I was looking for is Dreamweaver, but their price is like higher than that, and it's like even the highest package you get like their main photographer you get like only for couple hours, and then their associates.
Okay, so like with us is like you get if you get our smallest package, you still get Mahin, but with them it's like you only get Mahin if you get to the highest package.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's weird.
But reminiscing Atabai, shout out to Atabai, he was there whole time. He was communicating with me and everything, and he was telling me like how everything is turning out and on like how he likes. That was their first event in Sylhet.
Oh.
And they loved it.
Okay.
Like they told me like how they saw my whole family came together and everything. Like they said one of the best event.
Oh, that's good.
They did so, and their first event. So if you're getting married in Sylhet, like contact them. Tell them I sent you. Mine sent you. Atawai will hook you up maybe.
Yeah. You even bought like filters from B&H in New York.
Yeah. So he told me to grab some filters from B&H before I went. So when I was in New York, I grabbed those, and then he made me take some other like hard drive SSD.
Oh, like that's crazy. They like, so they're actual life. They're really good. Like, how do you think they worked as a team?
No, really good. Like, if there's so many of them, so if one person is working on me and like taking shots of me, the other person is taking shots of Takia, and somebody is like behind from them, somebody is taking shots of like me too. Like I'm just doing some multiple angles, and then they're just combining everything.
How many people did you have at your wedding? Estimate.
Estimate.
Because I want to know why 8 people needed to be there. Because we do like.
I did not ask for 8 people to be there.
They brought it.
But they brought it.
But so me and mine usually are a 2-man team. Now right now we're like fairly getting bigger that we can handle multiple events or bigger events together. But I was just wondering what was 8 people doing?
So for the wedding, I had about, I would say, 1,500 people,
Shit.
and for the Mendi, I
I don't
mean,
think we ever hit that close.
yeah,
Nowhere
there.
near.
I don't think any hall in Michigan
Max
like
we've seen, not even shoot, was when we went to Bridal Insignia in New Orleans.
yeah.
And I think their max was like 400.
Yeah, I did an event with like 800 people.
Oh, damn.
With Basco.
Oh, yeah.
So, but for Mendi it was like 200 people, and for Walima it was about 3,000,
Yeah.
3,000 guests.
Fuck.
So yeah.
So most of your money went to food.
Yeah, most of the money went to
I
food.
know it's freezing. It's starting to get really cold, right?
Yeah, it's starting to really get.
It's because the day is coming down and it's starting to get
Yeah.
colder and colder and colder and colder. But people are staring at us if you didn't notice.
Yeah, I mean, this is a first in this park. Like somebody is doing this
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Like we're sitting. This guy is like stopping on his bike to check what we're doing.
He's probably gonna come by. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna come by.
He should
I
come.
don't know.
He should
Or he's
come
gonna
by.
come at sit at that bench over there.
If he comes sits at his bench, I'm packing my shit up, believe me.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, so all in all, like wedding experience and all this was good, huh?
Yeah, it was really good. Like planning my all the decorations and everything like a week before the event. Everything turned out really good. From Mendi to from Mendi to the Walima, everything was really nice. Like how they did all the stage and everything. It was really good. So I would say it was a great experience. What happened?
No, I just want to see how long we've been podcasting. It's been about 30 minutes.
Okay.
But do you think, bro? I saw some of the shots of like your reception, bro. Like you guys were in this like greenhouse. I don't know what the hell this is.
So there was another resort. It wasn't a greenhouse. It was like natural. So this guy, he made a resort in like middle of nowhere. Probably not middle of nowhere, like in the middle of a whole city, and he surrounded the whole thing with like greenery, like trees and everything. It's really nice. High, long trees. Yeah, like it's really nice. We couldn't explore most of the part of that resort because it was like after like maybe couple shots, like it started raining, so we had to go indoor to do rest of the shoot. But like it was really nice.
Like you don't get that here.
It's called that resort is called Shuktara. Shuktara Nature Resort, I think that's the.
Yeah, man. I think a lot of people that like a lot of stuff that we see online of these grand venues and these grand like locations and stuff like that, they're always overseas. They're they're not here.
They're
you know
not
what I mean?
here.
And if they are here, it's so played out that like you're not gonna see a lot of it. You know?
Yeah.
Camera's shaking like crazy. That's alright. I mean,
If it was only one camera, it would have been done by now. Like it would have fell on the ground.
I don't think so
I think so.
because it's teetering.
Yeah, that's why it's like holding
did
up.
you take a story of this?
Yeah.
This is some wild shit.
Yeah.
Let's take a story. My original idea was to put magic arms on it, like clamp it to it, and have two of them sticking out from each arm. That would have kept the base, but then I was like, it's gonna rock, like it's gonna shake.
It's gonna shake.
And I wasn't willing to take that thing. So I wanted to try this thing out.
No, it worked out.
I just gotta wait it. That's it.
Yeah.
But what else did I want to talk about? 2022, a lot of stuff happened. Let's see. So I started working with a cousin of mine for his company called Elegantize. So he does like, he does decor venues and stuff like that. But their biggest thing is to do experientials, meaning that like for example, like a hookah lounge that wants his entire building like remodeled. They even do construction too. So they took me in September. I worked on a bus for this company called LaFleur. They're like a high fashion company. They're not really high, but they're, they take themselves as fashionable. So they literally like worked on an empty bus. There's a whole company for that. Like the bus itself is a company, and then they have somebody that comes in and wraps the bus, and the wrapping itself, then building it out, stuff like that. So, they got a contract with that kind of stuff, so they do that kind of stuff. Amazing guys, bro. Like I love all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Besides my cousin, obviously because he's my cousin, you know. Like, but the other two guys that he works with, they are really good. A lot of them think like how I think, like super aggressive and stuff like that, and crack jokes and shit. Like, so but they were telling me the whole time you were in Maldives, bro. Come to New York. Come to New York. Come to New York. Move to New York. Move to New York. Move to New York.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, and it's not gonna happen just because I have a family, but you know what I mean. It goes back to like how we used to talk back in the day. It was like, man, if we were in New York, we would have killed.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I can see that, like, yeah, we've done pretty well for ourselves in Michigan, skill wise. And then we just keep building on top of it. As long as we keep building on top of it, I think we'll be above everybody else. You know, like eventually we're gonna get to that point where it's like we have work that's like coming outside of what we do it.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm gonna talk about how this year is going also. But so last year, just to close it off, I was flying in and out, so I wasn't at the studio very long. Mahin was in Bangladesh most of the year, and it just came to a point where it was just an empty space.
Yeah.
And I did the biggest purchase of, I think I did the biggest purchase. Right? It was like 4,000. I mean, your wedding was the biggest purchase, but my biggest purchase was I bought a MacBook.
Oh yeah.
Speaking about tech, that MacBook M1 Max Ultra, whatever the fuck, I think it's M1 Max. I bought a MacBook Pro, and the Pro was for when I'm going out in New York and doing all this stuff that I'm able to keep doing work at a high quality and fast enough because my PC was my main machine. But when I got that MacBook Pro, I didn't want to be at the studio. I didn't even need to be at the studio.
PC is basically.
Yeah. No, actually, we even bought a hard drive too. We bought a big NAS system so we could hold all of our footage and stuff like that. That was another big purchase, just to level up and stuff like that, having access to it. But when I got that little MacBook, bro, it changed. It was just like, yo, I don't need to be at the studio anymore.
Yep.
You know. And then we made a financial decision. Me and him both were like, we're just gonna get rid of it. Like, let's get rid of the studio. We don't need it anymore. We'll figure something out. I was even moving houses at the same time too, so I had the space now, so it just made sense. So as of December 2022, TTL Studio does not exist anymore, you know. But we did put in a lot of work in that building, probably almost like $10,000 worth of work to put in that building to get it to look like as decent as possible.
Whoever gets it now, like, they'll appreciate. Like, they'll be lucky to have that space because. It's like, what was it before when we got it, and now like it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, it's so much nicer, bro. It didn't even have windows. Like we put windows on it. You know what I mean? I left my AC there. I gotta go get that. But the flooring, it was a double carpet system. They
glued the carpet
on top of the carpet.
On top of the carpet, they glued the whole. We took off the whole thing and then we put new flooring. Like,
shout out Omir, bro. My bad, bro. I didn't even tell him yet. Like, Omir's the guy that I worked on the place. I didn't tell him yet that we left the studio.
Yeah.
So
what was the other name? Abdul Karim.
Damn. Yeah, I forgot Abdul Karim's name. But yeah, them two guys, they started a business and they were working together for a while. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, man. So the studio is no longer gone. I'm working out of my house. He's working out of his house. I put my desk setup on Instagram last night. I was feeling it, bro. I was feeling it. So
it looks nice.
Yeah, I mean, everything is good for now. We just don't have that background studio kind of feel anymore. So I could do this podcast in my house.
Yeah.
But it's like Juju's running around, my son's running around, you know, my wife might come down, hey, what's going on, what you guys doing, and stuff like that, and I just don't want her to bother me.
Yeah. So I mean, our podcast called We Outside.
So. Yeah. So it was because of oh my God, Adrian on TikTok. It was because of him, because he suction mount his camera to the hood of his car. And he just drives around with the camera, and I'm just like, yo, this is what I need to do, bro, because I need to get the hell out of the house, you know? But from December till up until now, all we've been doing is trying to book clients and getting work done from last year.
Like, I've been catching up with all the clients I've missed. Whoever I missed, I've been editing their photos and just delivering all the product to them.
Yeah.
And you have been working
same thing, just like nonstop, one video after another. We had a lot of good opportunities to, you know, have variety of clients this year.
Yes.
You know, Hindu, Muslim, Pakistani, Bengalis, like variety of clients. So, you know, we really got to like put in my editing hours for this year.
Tough.
What the hell?
One day.
Big mistake.
Yeah.
Never doing this again.
My mistake was.
We are going inside. Bro, I got one layer of pants, bro, and underwear. That's it. My legs are so cold. I'm shaking.
At least got a.
I should have worn my big jacket.
Like at least this is like.
Get blankets.
And like.
Let's get blankets.
Oh yeah.
Let's get a tent, bro.
And
Let's get
no,
a tent.
blanket would be nice.
Yeah, we should get a blanket, bro. Just
Yeah.
sit here like old people at the park. It's like, oh, honey. Anyway, but yeah, man. So this year, I think I'm gonna do I don't know how many New York trips I'm gonna do this year. I'm probably gonna do that. We are trying to book clients, and it's just
We're
been.
looking for photographers and videographers. We are still booking for the summer.
And let me tell you why we're still booking. This year has been dry as fuck.
Yes.
So dry. I don't know what the hell is going on. There's not
I
a
feel
big
like-
pool of people anymore.
I feel like
But the recession.
in the recession, like people are not financially stable. Like it's like people are trying to get married, but the thing is there's a lot of things going on around the big companies that are laying off people and all those, and people are worried like if I plan the wedding and everything, and what if I get laid off, what's gonna happen, you know?
Yeah.
So people are being they're not they're like indecisive right now with events and stuff.
That's
That's
a lot
one
of it.
thing,
Yeah,
like-
we might. I don't think we got the same volume of bookings, but let alone people are not even booking
But
like months ahead. They're booking.
Yeah.
They're like waiting.
yeah, but also the thing about us is like we get booked like last minute. For us, like most of the time,
Yeah.
like since we started, like we don't get booked like a year ahead or anything. Like we get more for most of our events. We get booked like when the event is like a couple months away. Then people come to us and book us, you know.
Yeah.
So that's probably it's gonna be during the summer, but yeah.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. We'll see as the year goes on.
But still, like dates are filling up. So if you are looking for
Yeah,
you
like
know,
we're
reach
getting
out to us.
inquiries. It's just that like people are a lot more hesitant than they were
Yeah.
last year. Last year people were just, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they were just going with it. So, yeah, man. Me and Mahi both are thinking about getting day jobs. Okay. So, which, well, if you think about it, it's a very good blessing, bro. Because it's like
The thing is,
last year spoiled me, which is good because I needed to see that I could do this without going back to work.
so coming to day job, right? So a lot of people I have encountered like when they think like, oh, we don't do no day job. Like I mean, we do. I mean, I have a day job, but like you don't.
You don't.
So, huh? Yeah,
You don't have a day job. You have
Yeah,
one day.
I
out of the
I
whole week.
work one day, but still, like you know, like a lot of people when they hear like, oh, you don't have a job, you know, like they think like, how is he, you know, surviving? He can get a job, right? And I've talked to someone recently, and they're like, oh, he can get a job recently. Why doesn't he work? I was like, so I told him like, you know, like you might think like photo and video doesn't do that much, like, but we are good, you know. Like you might think, oh, it's just a photo and video,
I'm
but
telling
like,
you, last year spoiled us.
like if you see our text talking about text, I have to go to the guy today.
Oh yeah, but please.
Yeah, I'm
take care of that,
yeah, I'm
bro.
gonna go to the guy today. But it's like it's good money.
Alhamdulillah. You know what I mean? Like,
Alhamdulillah, it's like really good. Like you might, I'm gonna put it out there, Momo. Like a lot of people think like when we go shoot like all those real estate and whatever, you know, like they think like we are nothing, like, and they're walking around with suits and everything. But like what we make, I don't think half of that real estate agents make that much.
yeah, we're particularly targeting real estate agents because we have a close relationship.
Yeah,
a
with
lot.
them.
We work with a lot of them. So
Yeah. I just put it up there because I don't care. But like that's how it is. When we face them, like they think like they're like big shot, but I know what I am and I know what you are, but you don't know what I am. you know, you don't know what I am. And so like, stop acting like that.
Yeah. So, this is coming from a lot of frustration from
Yeah.
few different people, but most real estate agents don't give a shit what we do. They just want to get their job done.
Yeah.
So we're there, and I love those kind of guys
No.
because we're just straightforward and honest.
It's not to all of the real estate agents.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I have real estate agents in my family. Like my brother-in-law is he's like different, but like some of them I'm talking about specifically.
Yeah.
They might not even see the podcast, but if they
Most likely nobody's gonna make it to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So, but I think the point is that, alhamdulillah, we made a lot of good money last year. Like we made good money, and it's all because of our clients. And like obviously we try to do the best work, and still deal with stress, and still deal with home stress. And you just got married. I have a 3-year-old son. I have a wife. I'm moving. This and that. I'm traveling.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that's going on, and believe me, a 9 to 5 is a lot easier. Way easier, bro. I have worked 9 to 5. It's a lot easier, but it doesn't give me like a sense of happiness. That's probably why that like I'm so reluctant to go back to work. Even though like this year's been pretty gruesome in the beginning, but I have faith that it's gonna get better later.
It's gonna get better later on.
But this year, it doesn't make sense to me that I am capable of doing this.
Yeah.
That's what blows my mind, Momo. That I am able to pay my bills or at least make it the next month by just making videos.
Yes.
Like I like
and it's not even like getting monetized from YouTube or anything. Like it's just like
it's just work.
Working. Like working, like a lot of people might think making videos like you're getting monetized.
No, we're not monetized. We're nowhere near monetized.
No,
Our highest viewed video on YouTube is 1,700, I think, or 4,000, I think, maybe something like that,
something
right?
like that.
And bro, fuck yeah, bro, I don't care, but that video blew up.
Yeah.
I can't wait to make the next
with
one. The red. With the red blew up. The Sony one didn't do as well, is because he was
Sony sucks.
okay, bro, but the red is fire. But that's my goal. I wanna buy one, but we'll see.
One day.
Yeah. I almost could. I could have, bro. You know what I mean? But you have to go to Bangladesh. But yeah, like that's a blessing in itself, and I take that. You know what I mean? Like that's enough for me. I really don't care if people are like, yo, you ain't shit. You're a videographer, you're a photographer. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, how you living, blah, blah, whatever. I'm like, bro, don't even worry about it, bro. Believe me, I'm good. And a lot of my friends, and I realized last year especially, a lot of my friends started looking at me like I was some kind of millionaire. Because it didn't make sense to them. Like they couldn't put it together where it's like, yo, like you just here. Like every day, like you're free, or every night you're working, or you're out with your family. Like I take my son to school in the morning now. So it's like yo, you have so much time. And I was like, it's not that I have so much time, it's that I delegate my time however I want to do.
So
I couldn't do this with him. What time is it right now?
4:16.
It's 4:16. I would have been at work. He would have been at work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't do this. Like so, I'd rather do this than go into an office and make a secure living. You know what I mean? And I actually do believe in us a lot that we can make it out. You know what I mean? Like we can do this full time. If I need to go back to work because of financial reasons, I'll go back to work. That's fine. I'm not gonna stay there. I'm gonna just keep trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we've been figuring out a lot recently, and we are working on other like stuff.
Yeah,
some
bro.
stuff
Because like
recently, so
one of the main things that we worked on is reamping our website.
Yeah.
Because we made that website when, like 2020?
2020.
We made the website 2020. Before that, it was all Instagram
Yep.
DMs. The company wasn't even a company. It wasn't even an LLC yet. So, we last year we hired people, bro. We paid them money.
Yeah, when I was gone, like we paid. I don't know if I should say it, but like we paid people a lot.
Yeah, like we overpaid people so they can stay with us long term or be comfortable with or be happy with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for the work they were doing, they did not deserve that much money. But like we had employees. You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah, bro. Like I remember, like my boys would look at me and they'd be like, "Yo, what other stuff you talking about? Like you got that much money?" And I'm like, even if I do or don't, most likely I don't. But it's like my mentalities have changed where it's like, Mom, we will figure it out. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna get tough before it gets good.
Like when we're in New Orleans, like I said, like you were frustrated looking at those people what they're doing,
Yeah.
and like I said, like we are just like small fish in the market now. Like when we become like when we go a little bit more, like you will see we are doing like more stuff,
There was
So-
just a backstory. We went to New Orleans. This video might be coming out very soon too.
Yes.
So after 2 years. So we went to New Orleans with Bridal Insignia. They're a decor company also. They had 3 events in 5 days. I counted now this time. No, they have 5 events.
5 events in
3 days. 5 events in fucking 3 days, bro. So it was a lot of build up, breakdown for this couple. Now this couple had a photo and video team that hired other teams like FPV drones, same day edit guy. Like they had like all these ties, but they've been in the business for how long did they put on their website?
100 years.
100 years. I don't know how that works. It's like generations of
Generational business.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that works. Like 100 years in photo and video business.
yeah. But they spent like at least 30 G's on these people. So
It'll be more than
yeah, it could be more than that. And I was getting so frustrated that I was like, yo, how am I going to compete with these kind of people? Like, how am I going to get to their level, and then of success and stuff like that. So my mom basically looked at me and was like, bro, we just started last year. We just actually started last year. So it's like you're trying to jump ladders where it's like you need to climb your own,
Yeah.
basically, So that's how I felt. So like, last year was good. I saw the potential in us. This year it's all up to the economy and how that works out. And I don't know anything about it, so it's completely up to that, and then we'll see how far we can go. But I'm still trying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we are saying that doesn't mean like we are being like we are not. People might think like we are not doing no business.
No,
We are still doing business,
It's just your taste level is a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Like after last year, we were like, oh, if this is not even the ceiling that we can get to,
Yeah.
like we can get to a lot more. That's why we're talking like that. You know what I mean? It's just if we made the same amount that we made last year, bro, we're more than good.
We are more than
If I can make half of what we made last year, we're more than good. But the thing is, like, we want to keep growing. We want to keep getting better, right? So, and financially doing better also. What's up?
I'm just checking.
Yeah, it's about like 45 minutes. What is it? What's it at?
48.
48. Yeah,
10 minutes.
we're about to easily do an hour. I said we were gonna do. Anju has to go somewhere at like 6 o'clock, so I'm trying to.
Yeah, we'll be done by 6. Like there is no way I'm staying.
It's gonna be dark, bro.
Yeah.
It's probably dark right now. Everything.
No, 6 o'clock is not dark. Like cause the time changed.
Oh yeah.
6 o'clock is after.
See, I don't even realize, because you know what I do? I stay in my office all day. I stay in my little room and I make videos, bro. I don't even know what that time is changing. Okay? Fuck time. I'm beyond time. Make my own time.
What was that?
Oh, time isn't real.
Time is real. Yes, time isn't real.
Yeah, time isn't real, bro. But yeah, like, so, we made our first website in 2020 and we reamping in 2023. Hopefully it's a little bit
Website
better.
coming out soon.
Yeah, so,
Stay
just to display a little bit more stuff. I'm still working on it because we've done so much shit now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've worked for a construction company in New York City. We went to New Orleans, worked with a Bridal Insignia. What else? We did a real estate company.
Real estate company.
We produced a whole bunch of podcasts
Yeah.
with different people. Let alone the jewelry and the fashion people that we work for. Now choreography and dancers. All the
Yeah.
work that I've done in Dearborn last year. Bro, like that's shout out Ali, bro. I'm gonna see you Tuesday. But yeah, so like all that stuff, like we haven't.
And we also made like a lot of friends too, like Sahil and
Yes, sugar events.
Sugar event.
Actually,
like,
I really want Sahil and Riddhi to come to the podcast.
yes.
I really
Yep.
want them to come to the
I'm
podcast.
gonna like they don't have time because Riddhi is in New Jersey right now. She went for a photo shoot.
She went for like 100 photo shoot with like 100 photographers.
Yeah, like I was like when Sahil told me, I was like, damn, she's a model, and if you like, you might if you see Libas Couture Instagram.
Yeah, if you're local to us.
Yeah, there is a model in there. Like she's new to there in that page. She's Riddhi, and she's really good dance choreographer.
No, she's the best, bro. Those people are amazing. I love those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did make a lot more new friends, especially me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I want to have those people on this podcast. I'm getting Yasmin this year on this podcast.
No, Yasmin, be ready.
Yeah. So I want to get Yasmin on here. I want to get Sahil on here. I'm gonna call Ibrahim and see if I can get him on here. You know what I mean? Fahim's been dying, so I might get Momo Fahim in here also. You know.
I don't know if he's back from Houston, but yeah.
So
If he sees this podcast, he's gonna call you right away.
yeah, he's gonna cry. Yeah, I know you're crying right now. So yeah, like we
He
got,
might not come to 50 minutes, like sit down and for 50 minutes to watch us.
No, nobody's gonna do that.
Yeah.
This is for me and my memories and for my son to look at after his daddy's gone. And then you know when Mamu has kids next year, so
Oh, it's not happening.
he's having a daughter.
It's not happening
He's having a daughter.
anytime soon.
He's having a daughter.
Sorry, Takia, but it's not happening anytime soon.
He's gonna have a daughter, and then we're gonna sign a contract, and we're gonna make this happen. Sorry to say, we're doing it old school. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna make the perfect hybrid. You feel me? So but yeah, like yeah, man. So I forgot what else I was gonna say. I had a great point, but I completely forgot what the fuck it was. When that guy drove by with his truck, the whole time I'm thinking
It
like,
wasn't a truck. It was a
I mean the little motorbike.
motorbike.
And then he's in the field, bro, somewhere. He's just ripping it. But yeah, man. Like I want this podcast to be
Yeah.
a little bit more regulatory, or at least have more interesting people on here. But yeah, man, we're in like a weird space right now. I would say bookings hasn't been as fruitful as last year, so we're comparing it to last year. Everything we're comparing to last year.
Yeah.
So, you know, we still got that to figure out, but it also gave us time to catch up with clients. It gave me time to catch up with projects that shit is cool, bro. I want one now. You remember we were supposed to get a Super 73? What happened?
I was thinking about this summer, but I don't know.
I was thinking about it this summer too.
But it's too late now, because if we order it now, it's gonna be coming in end of.
There's other electric bikes.
Yeah, but I don't.
Nobody
Nobody
wants a Japanese Super 73.
Super 73. You know,
Look
it
at
looks
this guy,
nice.
look at this guy coming.
He's just coming back and forth just to.
See what we're doing? I think he just wants to be in the video, bro. Should we just go run up?
No, he is in the video. Like he is like, you're gonna see in my camera. He's gonna going by, and gonna go by. So. He's just, or he's going the other way, but you might have seen passing by.
Whatever, bro. See, I'm like really weary of being outside, bro. We are not really outside. We want to be inside.
No, we outside.
But we outside.
But summer is gonna be different. So
Yeah, summer I want to.
stay tuned.
Yeah, summer I want to do a lot more stuff. You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
bro, we gotta go back on the YouTube grind with the fucking photos and stuff like that. I'm just waiting for summer right now. You know what I mean? So I want summer to be busy, but then I also want summer to give me enough opportunities so I could do
Try different cameras.
So that's what happened at the beginning of the year. I just
You wanna? So last year you rented Red Komodo and FX6
the first two I'm gonna do is photo cameras.
photo camera. So you will see which photo camera is gonna be, and then I was thinking right now it came in my mind. I was thinking. If you wanna try out the DJI cinema camera, the one with the
gimbal.
wire.
Oh, the wire. What the hell would I do with it, bro? That's the thing. Like, I don't know what I would do with that thing.
It's like you
But
can.
you want to talk tech for a little bit? You want to talk tech for a little bit,
Yeah,
bro?
Let's
That
go.
thing is stupid, bro.
I know. Like
Everybody
you
that's
can
actually shooting films is gonna use a DJI chicken head.
It's like a chicken head.
Yeah, like nobody's gonna know.
Like-
if I'm shooting film, bro, I'm not going DJI. I'm gonna go RE has a system like that, where it's like a backpack. You put it in a backpack and then you put it on a gimbal or
Yeah.
whatever you want to put it on. They have that thing.
And DJI, they have their DJI ProRes, and they also support Apple ProRes, something like that. I saw. I don't know. I don't know.
It's the
probably wrong.
compression.
Like I saw the compression, like it's something like that. So I feel like it's weird, but Red is the best.
Okay, bro, he's biased right now because he saw the footage of the red. The red was really nice.
I saw the footage of FX6 too, but I think Red is
FX6 Momo. It left me with, like, it wasn't enough for me to pay $6,000.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It didn't
like
do
you
enough.
can do it with your
Bro,
regular
the comments are crazy,
S73
Momo. Like but the FX6, they were like, yo, it has
ND filter.
It has ND filters.
LD filters. I saw.
It's ergonomic. It has the XLR cables. Yes, I know it does. But I don't use it.
Yeah, we don't use it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
The
ND
purpose
filter.
we use
But I'm not gonna lie, the ND filter did help because I didn't have to change it, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of the times, it's like they didn't make like it wasn't too much of it. A lot of times I'm inside anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of time I'm inside, and if I crank my shutter speed a little bit, like if I take my shutter speed up a little bit, you can't really tell the difference because it's all 1080p footage when people look at it on their phones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I send all my clients their trailers through Google Drive. They look at it. They watch it on Google Drive.
Yeah, they don't like.
They don't even download
They
it.
don't even download it, and they complain, "Oh, it's not good quality." Like you gotta download it to see the.
Like my
quality
brother,
of the
download the
video.
video, then you'll
Yeah,
know. You know
you
what I mean?
will know,
What
yeah.
actually, and it's it's already on 4K. So it didn't make sense to me get a 4K camera, get a bigger 4K camera that has ND filters when I only use one lens the whole time. You know what I mean? And if I wanted to do big projects, that's the thing. Our big projects coming in that justify. If I do big projects, bro, most of everything is social media anyway.
Yeah.
I'm shooting vertical the whole time.
Yeah.
So unless
FX stage is gonna.
like I'm
Yeah,
gonna have a
that's
sideways.
so weird.
Yeah, it's gonna look so weird. So it's like it's that. And like if I got a red, like would it help my life? That's the reason why I don't have one yet because
I was watching a TikTok today. So this Red Bull so Red Bull has this their sports company and all those
Yeah.
that does crazy stunts with the thing.
Oh yeah, they have like a lot of their advertisement. It's like
Their
extreme sports.
Yeah, so extreme sports. So this they flew their Red Bull, one of the plane, like it's a small plane. They landed the plane on a small helipad on top of Burj Al Arab, like the Dubai, Burj Al Arab. There's a
Building?
7-star building. Like there's a helipad in there. That guy landed in there.
What the?
So they were talking about when they do skydiving, how they shoot the photo. So this guy, he have a helmet, it rigged up with a Sony camera, and then so he matched the angle of the lens with his eyepiece, like it's like a magnifying glass, and then he have a shutter button in his
Mouth.
in his tongue. So when they're like skydiving, he just like click it with his tongue, and then he shoot the video. I mean, shoot the photos.
The photo.
Like I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like how.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? We're not doing stuff like
Yeah.
that. So like I don't need bro, I'm doing stuff like this, bro. This to me is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is to us is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like
So but yeah, man, like so the comments were crazy, bro. And I understood everybody's point of view, and I get it. The like why one person would get it and the other person wouldn't. Like I understand why. But I love cameras, bro. Like I love looking at new tech, even grip gear and stuff like that. So I want to do more of that this year.
yeah,
And
yeah. For me, I haven't got to try any new camera. but
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. The next two is
The
gonna
next two
the next
is gonna
two-
be
the next two is gonna be
something
photo
new.
cameras,
Photo camera.
and then I'll figure out whatever. This guy said the DJ had little turtleneck. It's like his
Yeah, and it's like this, and the rest of the body is in like
in
a
somebody
backpack.
in a backpack. I have no reason. I have no reason to use that. I have no reason to use that. You know what I
But
mean? I don't even like rigging my camera, bro. My camera's just raw dog.
yeah,
Just the
hand.
body, literally just the body and the lens. I don't use anything else. You know how people like rig their cameras up, put like a monitor on it and shit
Yeah.
like that?
Like
Fuck that,
I don't
bro.
like after working with you, like I don't see the necessary like why is it necessary to rig up your camera when you can be really simple.
Yeah, like you can be extremely simple. I mean, I get it. Like, the monitor I have, it gives you a better compression. It gives you it gives you raw. You know what I mean? So, but that's the thing. Like, where are you putting this raw ProRes, bro?
so we are not doing anything like that.
We don't need to do anything.
We don't
like that.
need to do anything like that. ProRes for like
Bro, last year.
at a
Okay, look.
ProRes.
Last year, December, I shot a whole BTS of a construction company working for Nickelodeon, and it shot all on this camera that I'm looking at right now, literally
Yeah,
for Nickelodeon. They will never realize that it's just some kid in Detroit that flew out for free and spent 3 weeks with a construction company making a BTS video for them.
yep,
That Nickelodeon will never realize. Another piece of equipment that I actually do want to do a review on, Momo, is my 360 camera.
yes.
That shit is amazing, bro.
It's
I
the
wish the quality was
360.
better, but that thing is
No,
amazing,
it's
bro.
really cool. Like how
Like how all the cameras are stitched, and it's so small. It's like this big.
I'm
And I used that a lot last year. I bought it last year around like December time.
Yeah.
So I used it the most. But yeah, guys, I'm about to wrap it up.
Let's wrap
Mine's
it up.
freezing. My
I'm
legs are freezing.
Yes.
Again,
The camera
thank you
is
for watching.
freezing.
If you watch this far, I love you. I
Yes,
love.
we love you.
Yes, we
We
love.
love you.
Yeah,
So, thank you for sticking with us until now.
yeah.
And goodbye.